The science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural survival.
They have represented me with the worst image, but I know without a doubt that it's because of your lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance.
The man.
I Chelasway, I say, any country that use.
Hi, I'm your host tonight on What Matters at the Roundtable. Stanley West McPherson. July the 30th, 2019. We're on Pegasus, Channel 13, Spectrum, TV Cable Network. We're live in the studio, and you can call in, area code 607-272-0319. You might have something to say, or you might want to get in on a discussion tonight. But if you miss tonight, hey, we have 6 days for you. And you can pick any one of those days. We're in morning and at noon at night. So, hey, the choice is yours. And also, we can send you a direct link. We'll send you a link to the program and also Pegasus. Yes, on the Pegasus website, we're on there as well. So, hey, you can get the show at any time, okay? And we send links all around the world, so you can get a direct link as well, okay? We send a link to Turkey Center. We send links to, India, yes, Roy. And we send links all around the world to Australia, yes, Pimplia, So guess what? You can get a link. And Emily, hey, she's in Thailand, okay? But guess what? She's got a direct link as well. So you can get a link. In France, Ben, hey, no matter where you at, in Canada, Quebec, you can get a link. Hey, it doesn't matter. Milton's son found him. Nova Scotia, Canada. Hey, a direct link you can get. So it doesn't matter. All around the world, you can get the show. And you can have every one of them. Previous shows, doesn't matter, but you can have them. Also, I want to give a shout out to my grandbabies, Storm and Sunshine, Sky, because right now the skies outside is definitely look like a storm out there, okay? So, hey, you be safe. Right now, look like the attributes, they're controlling things. Yes, the kids, Storm and Sky, okay? So, hey, you be safe. But we want to give a shout out to those, to my ladies, Julie Cash, okay? And she's running around. So, hey, she's got her gig going on. She's in New York, LA, Philly. Hey, got to catch up with her because she's on the move. Also, I want to give a shout out to Chela because she was, I seen her in this show I watched called The Professional Chela, okay? And she's in that. So that's good. That's a good episode, and that show is making its move, okay? And it's real. That's the whole thing about it. So that's real. I want to give a shout out to that. I've been watching that, and I've been seeing a lot of insights on that. The Professional Chela, that's a good show, okay? Also, I want to give a shout out to, Rosadon S., New York, Kendra H., Sunshine in Baltimore, Maryland. I would say, okay, and Andrea Rachi, Japan, yes. And my Syrian friend, yes, Jasmine, yes. And just want to let them know, hey, I see you. Keep up the good work, okay? And all of those that we give a shout out to, hey, we let you know, we send you a direct link, and YouTube, we on Facebook, Google, whatever. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hey, also, hey, send your comments, whatever, we can get it. So, hey, and we want to let you know, hey, don't worry, get on the train. Okay? So get on the train and hey, you'll be all right. But this is what we do. Okay? So, hey, you watch you and do you. Okay? This is here. We on what matters at the round table. This is what matters. Okay? So we're letting you know off the top, hey, get on the train. And also here with me, co-host, Milton, Webb. Milton, how you doing?
I'm doing good. What's up, Stan?
Good, good.
Hey, I want everybody to know, like Stanley said, weather's bad out there, so be careful. Do your thing, but be careful. There's a lot of things that's going around these days. You got to watch out for yourself and the other people, that your next door neighbor and all of this. And for all you senior citizens out there, be careful. There's a lot of scammers out there who's trying to prey upon you. Okay? There's a lot of scammers out there who think they can tell you this and tell you that, and the next thing you know, you done got scammed and lost your money. And the bad thing about that is the government know it's happening, and they're not trying to stop it. So y'all be careful out there, those guys that call you, the ones that knock on your door. Do not give them your Social Security number. Do not give them anything that has anything to do with your banking. It don't make a difference how good that lie that they're telling sounds really good, but don't mess with them, because all they're doing is out to get what you got, something for free, something that you worked for all your life. So y'all just be careful out there of these people on the phones, these people knocking at your door, sending you letters. All right? If anything, call your Social Security office and ask them, hey, is this up? Because a lot of stuff that they're talking about, fraud alert, that they're going to put on, you don't never see it. A lot of these things that's coming up is about you winning money or winning a trip. So y'all be careful with that. All right? Hey, I can only tell you because I see it happening all the time. The only thing about it is it's not just senior citizens that these people are getting. Okay, they're getting people with families, people with low incomes, people who don't have that money. But when you hear that cash, when somebody tell you, oh, you want $100,000, you want $1.5 million, that sounds really good to you, and you really, really hope you can do that. But remember this, anything that you got to pay for to get ain't worth it.
That's right.
All right, if they can't take it out of the money that you want, tell them to leave you alone, because it's a scam. So y'all heard it first right here on What Matters at the Round Table.
And now what they're doing is these credit unions, these credit companies talking about, oh, well, we have to verify if you have some type of loan. We need to verify if you can have this. Fairfax and all that. They're giving up people's identities, okay? And the hackers has hacked into these places and got millions of people's credentials already. They got people's information and all kinds of stuff that they supposed. And these credit unions, these people their agency just trying to get in to get money. That's why you don't need no credit. You don't need for them to tell you that can you buy a car or can you buy a house. You don't need them to tell you anything. You don't need them to verify you can buy something. That's a scam. That's nonsense. And the hackers have hacked into those places because all they're trying to do is get money, or they're just trying to get on the scene. They're trying to get in, okay, with the cash. And so now they made themselves as an agency like they are up there, like they're doing something, like they are necessary. They're not necessary because right now they done gave millions of people's identification got hacked into, okay? So the hackers got people's identities. So when you start saying, oh, well, hey, well, I didn't spend that. Oh, I didn't use that. Believe me, a hacker did that. He got you, okay? And so these unions, credit unions, Oh, they say, oh, at the credit union, you get your credit score and all that. Nah, forget that. That's nonsense, okay? That's an agency just trying to get money. Who are them to tell me that I can't buy this, or I can't buy a house, or I can't buy a car, or I can't buy this or what I want, and I got to go through them. If they say no, I don't get it. No. That's a lie. They are fraud. Because you know why? Because ain't nobody doing nothing about when they hacked into that stuff. They got millions of people's identification.
Of course they do.
And that is called identification theft, okay, and fraud. Because they got people's stuff. And that's why they calling people and say, oh, this and that, because they got people's information, you know. And hey, that's why I don't give them my stuff. But they got your stuff, okay, and they are using it. And these Fairfax and all of these credit unions and all that, talking about all, and the bank used them like they some kind of top-notch agency that you got to go through them to get what you need. That's a lie. All they are is a scam. And you can see now, because it's in the news, that, hey, they didn't got millions of people's stuff hacked into.
That's right.
And you don't even know if it's you. You see? And this is what we've been telling you from the beginning. The government knows about this stuff, you know, and some of them, don't forget, they even plot on this stuff to do this, okay? They pay the hackers, and sometimes they bring the hackers on board, okay? So the hackers don't hack into their system, okay? So what they do, they pay them, put them on the payroll, so they can hack into your stuff, all right, and not their stuff. They did it to the military. Okay?
Yeah.
All right? So you can bet if they did it to the military, they hacked into their stuff, they hacked into the Secret Service, they hacked into all that. Listen, hey, and you know what? Some of them is kids that you would disregard, okay? Autistic. Kids that you would throw away, or deformed child, somebody like, they the ones that's smart in other areas. Okay, but they're not telling you that though. But we're gonna tell you that, because that's exactly what happens. Okay, they throw those kids away. Those are the kids that's smarter than you think they are.
That's right.
You see,
you know, and the whole thing about it is that's who they go to get your numbers, hack in, do all of these things. Mm-hmm. But you see, those autistic kids, all right, what people don't realize are all geniusly smart. And the whole thing about it is nobody don't want you to know that.
That's right.
So be careful. Be careful of that next autistic kid that you make fun of.
That's right.
Because he could have your stuff at his house on his computer. All right? You laughing at him, but he making you broke.
That's right.
So be careful.
That's right. Because they are very intelligent in other areas. They might can't walk or talk like you can, but guess what? They got ESP and the other ways. So hey, don't be you don't wag your finger. You got to watch out who you wagging your finger at, because hey, that might be the one that got the key for you. Okay, so
right.
And I know, so watch out, because they all over, you know,
everywhere,
and we have them. And we have them in our families, but sometimes we disregard them. We disregard them. We see them. We know them, but we disregard them, and they close, and we shun them off, you know, aside, like they ain't nothing, you know. Don't do that, you know, because they're the ones that you're gonna need. Okay, so hey, but believe me. This is what's going on, and you can see that the world is crazy. You know, they got so much stuff going on. They robbing people. They want to shut the government down again, and all of this stuff. And then you got North Korea. They testing stuff. You know, and they're defiant and telling you that they're gonna test my stuff. I'm gonna test my stuff anyway, because I don't know. One day you might try to do me something. So they testing stuff, and everybody else doing they testing, and you testing, and they testing. China testing, and, everybody testing. Everybody doing their testing. Russia testing. Everybody testing. Everybody testing their stuff. So you can see that ain't nobody respecting nobody. I'm telling you, because this is like, it's crazy. And, I've been giving God an earful, On my way over here, I gave him an earful. It's like crazy, Nah, I'm not trying to hear this. You sitting high, looking low, and the first thing he going to beat me in the head was, oh, I told you rumors of wars and all that. I ain't trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that. You need to be doing something now, okay? Don't tell me rumors of wars and wars. I don't want to hear that. Yeah, that's off. We know about that. But you need to be doing something, okay? That's what I'm saying. Something needs to be done, and you need to do some things. There's some things that's got to be done. Period. That's it. And you need to do it. So I gave him a whole earful coming up over here because it's like, nah, over and over again. We're going through the same thing, back and forth, day after day, same thing, status quo. That's what they say, because that's what happened over and over again. They keep doing the same thing, just like when new people get in the office, going through the same thing, status quo. Nobody ain't doing no change, no revolution. Ain't nobody doing nothing. Nobody helping that. Everybody trying to keep people still in poverty. There ain't nobody doing nothing. So guess what? Who's got to do it? You'll see who's going to do it. Believe me, because it's going to get done.
You sit back and you look at all the stuff that's happening. Like Stanley said, you get different people in office. All right, the ones that matter and the ones that's trying to do something are the ones that's always on the chopping block behind what somebody else says, because they're not going along with the program. All right? There's 4 women that's not going along with the program, so the president said they need to go back to their own country. All right? Now, when somebody tell you to go back to your own country, you already know what that means. You already know how they're feeling, how it's not that they're warm to you or anything. They're not trying to help you get to your country. They're telling you you need to go back. So that's something that you got to look at. Why would you say something like that to another person that's trying to make their self better? All right? So you sit there and you look at it. All right? What do you call it? I'm going to let you answer that question. All right? But you got these women out here, and these are the women out here that's stepping on the back of his neck. All right? But they, people want to make it seem like, they're doing such a bad thing. All right? They're doing this, they're doing that. Those women are doing their job. And a lot of people are sitting up going, well, they shouldn't have to do this. They should have to do that, because that's their job. And you're sitting up here talking all of this stuff, all right? Stanley and I fight for a living wage. That's our job, okay? Those people sitting up in Congress, that's their job. Those 4 women are doing what they need to do. But there's some people up there that don't like that, because they're not going along with their program, okay? I wouldn't care if they was yellow with green stripes and orange polka dots. If they're doing their job, then they all right with me. I don't care what anybody else think about that. But when it comes right down to it, y'all need to sit back and check it out, because those 4 women are doing their job. That puts, how can I say this? Y'all's president. That puts y'all president in kind of a pickle, because everybody's trying to do this and everybody's trying to do that, all right? But he got his thumb on everybody. The ones that really need to get out there, he got his thumb on them. All right, so you sit there and you look at the Mueller case. How you going to tell me there was nothing there? But now you're going to court in front of all these people, and you're trying to say that there was something there. So what's the reason why you're saying that there wasn't nothing there? Was there something that man threatened you with?
Yeah.
Was there something that man told you he'd take away from you? Or you'll wind up like his lawyer? How the lawyer go to jail and he's still hanging around?
Thank you.
And he's standing out. Why is it everybody in his that's close to him is going to jail, but he don't know nothing about none of this stuff? Y'all better think about that.
Well, T, that's the whole thing about it. That's why I ain't even look at that nonsense, that Mueller nonsense. It's a joke, okay? Because first of all, once they went behind closed doors, that right there said it all.
Of course.
Okay? When they go behind closed doors, nothing came out. The news ain't getting nothing. Nobody said nothing. Mums was the word. So I don't want to hear nothing this guy says. Shut him down, because he didn't say what he said to that man behind closed doors.
That's
so
right.
That's right there. I don't want to hear nothing. He's a liar, and he's a trick. He's scared. I don't want to hear nothing. My sister called me. I said, told me I don't want to look at that. I don't want to. Don't call me about that. Call me about something else. Don't call me about that nonsense. I don't want to hear nothing about him. Why? Because this man didn't do anything for people. He wanted to look. All he got was his name on books. He's on the shelf right now. Oh, the Mueller's report. The books are out right now in Barnes and Nobles on the front page. Okay, so that's the thing. That's the thing. He wanted the money. That's money. Okay, these people want to get their name and get their money, and that's all they want to do. So they use propaganda, and he's getting paid for it. That's all. I don't want to hear nothing about him. That man didn't do nothing. That man is a con artist, a scam. Okay. Now the lawyer that's locked up. Okay. Now that man knows something. Okay. That's why they locked that man up. He knows something. Okay. Now will he give that man up or not? But he knows something. Just like that Russian guy that did 6 months and his wife is pregnant. He knows something, okay? The people that they're locking up, they know something. That's why they're trying to muzzle them, shut them up, get them out of the limelight, get them out the way, so somebody can hurt them down the road, in the prison, whatever. They're trying to shut them up. These are the people that know stuff, okay?
Yeah, and the whole thing about it is, all right, just because they're in jail don't mean that they're not threatening their family.
That's right.
Okay, so you can sit back and everybody can say, oh, that never happens. That don't happen. That's just on where you think TV got it from. Mm-hmm. All right? Don't sit there and tell us because we know. All right? And we're not going to sit here and say it don't happen because it does. All right? The only reason why it don't happen to some people is because of the simple fact that they're not the ones that they're doing it to.
Thank you.
All right? You're not the ones that, they're exterminating. You're not the ones that they're taking out. You're not the ones that they're eliminating. You're not the ones that this bad stuff is happening to. Because that's why you don't believe, because that never happened to you. All right?
Exactly.
But as soon as that market fall, and it's going to fall.
It's falling.
It's going to fall. But as soon as that market fall, and you get to talking about how good Trump was, all right? When Trump walk away with your money, I'm going to see what you got to say then. Okay, because you are going to be down there with the poor people because you thought you had something and you didn't have nothing. So what you need to do is go ahead and write your boy a letter and ask him what happened to your funds, all right? Because then he'll tell you what they're in my pocket and I'm on my way to Russia. I'm getting ready to build me a hotel over there. Yeah, y'all ain't looking at that.
Building all kind of stuff. In every country, he's got Trump Towers coming up. Now, why is that? Why is that? Or why Trump Towers got to be in every country? Okay, what's up with that? You see what I'm saying? Come on, and you can't even get your own country straightened out, but you want to build stuff in other countries. Okay, it's got to be a tower here, a tower there. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. But the people around you is starving in poverty. Come on, 2 blocks away from the White House, dead zone. You
don't want to go there.
Dead zone. Heroin addicts, crack addicts, people in poverty. So what you do is you isolate that area. You barricade that area. You don't have nothing going in that area because you don't want nobody to see that. You want them to see, the 2 blocks before that with lights around it everywhere. But the 2 blocks down, see, I know because I drove over there, so I know where it's at. And it looks like a what? It looks like, somebody can't even run through there, war zone. But this is what you see when you go out there. Okay, so, that's everywhere. We got poverty. They don't want to acknowledge it, okay? And this is why they make it like everything is good. Everything ain't good. No. And, and people are suffering, and people are starving, okay, right here in this country, and it's enough money in this country for everybody, okay? And now, and this is what we're telling you. This is what we have to do. That's why I gave God an ear for. I said, don't call me to do nothing, and you renege on me, okay? Because I found an impossible means weak, okay? So if you say that something is impossible, then that means you're weak, okay? And if it's impossible for God to lie, then that means don't be weak. Let's do what you say you're going to do. And I'm telling him that coming over here, okay? So I'm telling him because, listen, if you call, he called me to do something. See, I didn't go to him. He came to me, all right? Because I was doing my own thing. He came to us.
Show enough.
He came to us,
yes, he
okay?
did.
And this is what we are telling you. That's why we're here. We're telling you this show is not going to help nobody. We'll shut it down. That's what we're telling you. Because we ain't going to lie to nobody. We ain't going to play the games with nobody. That's not, the Republicans do that. The Democrats do that. They all do that, okay? The politicians do that. We ain't doing that.
We're not politicians.
Okay? And we ain't politicians. So we're telling people that before this doesn't happen and nothing's going to happen, we can't help you, we'll shut this program down, okay? And I told him that too, coming over here. I said, if you're going to play this game and people are not going to get hurt and people are starving and helpless and they can't get no help, listen, then don't call me, let me go and do my thing and do it my way and do what I need to do and do it. But don't call me to help people and you not going to do it for them. Because I'm not with that, because I was in people's shoes, okay? I was starving, all right?
Oh, yes.
I was there. I know what it took, all right? I had to go out and rob and steal to eat. I know what that means. So don't play me. I ain't going to tell you play lotto either. Play something else, because God been playing us from the beginning, and that's in the Bible. I showed somebody that. They didn't want to believe it, but I showed them. It said God used us from the beginning for his pleasure. He used us, and I told him, you've been playing us from the beginning, okay? So now it's time to help people, and let's get on the ball with this. This is what we do, okay? So we tell people straight up, don't come at us with no nonsense, because we ain't trying to hear it. All right? We ain't taking no sides. Don't give us your preference. We don't want to hear none of that. We don't want to hear none of that. We're here to get this cash. Get this paper. New money. This is 2019. That's what we're here to get.
And we're trying to help you get your new
right.
money.
That's
So
right.
we're not going to sit here and play games. We're not into that. We said we was going to do something, and trust us, we're working on it. But if it don't pan out, y'all will just see us walking down the street, because this show will be shut down.
That's our time. We out of here. Hey, good night.
Later.
See you next week. Oh, brought to you by Domino's Pizza. Shout out.
Just because you thought we forgot.